Hello there and welcome, and this is an unboxing of a wireless microphone. In this case it's the SYNCO G1 A1 that's in here, and on the screen that's the A2 version. Basically there's two transmitters of the A2 and that's the only difference. So I didn't need that microphone because how I'm going to be using this is in my workshop so I can stream my videos on YouTube. Now, not on this channel, but on my woodworking channel, because I've managed to get my subscribers, yay! And now I'm allowed to do streaming, so I can cast my workshop while I'm doing a job, for instance, for an hour or so, using these microphones. And because I'm wandering about, having a cabled microphone is no good, and also a shotgun microphone like I've got up here is also not really going to cut the mustard. And I got to remember where I'm looking. Got to look at you. Yeah, that's it there. Anyway, it came today, and I didn't get it from Amazon in the end, although you can get this on Amazon, but they didn't have it in stock, the A1 version. And I didn't really want to spend €169 when this one only cost me €99. So it's another €70 for the second transmitter. Not really what I want to do. Anyway, I've got my little open knife here, and these are good little knives. These are. This is the little open folding knife, and it's a French knife. And what's nice about these little knives is that they're so easy to sharpen. And I've actually done a video about that. But anyway, that's it's actually on this channel. So yeah. So anyway, so let's have a look to see what's inside the box. I'm hoping it's going to be my microphone. And I'm hoping it's going to be correct because as you can see, I haven't actually opened this yet. So let's do that. Right, it should open. That's what that'll open. Right down the middle there. That's it. So, okay, that is the outer box, and then I get my invoice, and I got it from La Camera Embarquée, which is a French company. The box is bigger than it needed to be, but it's kind of always the case, and that's how it came, and that's with this particular French company, which I ain't got a problem with, but I would have liked to have seen in a more sensible size box, or just wrapped. There's no reason why that could not have been wrapped just in this brown paper. After all, it's only a box, which is likely to get chucked. Now, there is another option to this particular microphone, and that is the Rode one. And the Rode one, I would say, is probably the original version of this. And this is, well, in some ways I like this one more because you get more bits and pieces with it, and it has more outputs than the Rode version, which is quite nice. The packaging itself is quite well done, actually, to be fair. That doesn't look like rubbish at all. Yeah, that's nice packaging. That's professional packaging, I would say. And on the side here, it says range of 70 metres or 230 feet of transmission. Got working indicators on there, a lot of flashy lights and stuff to say you've got connection between the two. And 180 hertz of low cut, so you can cut the noise out. Built-in external microphone, but you can plug in an external microphone, so built-in or external. USB charging, so it's rechargeable, no batteries required. And I know it's got a wide compatibility, and the reason why it's got a wide compatibility because really in the end of the day you're just plugging it into your little DIMM port on your actual device, so in most cases it's going to work for pretty much everything. I believe it's also got the TRRS, yeah, for mobile phone connection as well. It actually shows it in this picture here. Now, that's so you can connect the actual receiver directly to your mobile phone. Anyway, let's have a look at it. No further ado, alas, as Boris Johnson likes to say. Oh dear, that man. So let's get into this packaging. The shrink wrapping on here is so how to put it, tight. It's hard to tell where the actual gaps are. That looks like it might be one. Yeah, and there we go. Aha, Jim lad. I'm quite excited about this. It's going to be quite fun trying to do streaming through my channel. Yeah, no, that's a really lovely packaging actually. Because even if you look there, they're glossy. Those bits are. You can see that, almost like 3D. Pretty cool, eh? Oh, your camera's there. I keep forgetting. Oh dear, I'm not very professional, as you probably noticed. How do we open this part of the box? I imagine we've got to open an end. Looking at that, is there any tape on the end? No. So tight old box. Woohoo! We like a tight box, don't we? I'm not going any further on that one. Okay, in there you get your user manual. There's probably very little information in this case. I've come up onto the page which says in English. Still English. What's on the other side? and it's still in English. Now that's surprising considering I've just bought this in France and everything is in English. It's quite nicely laid out though. I don't know if you can see it there, it's probably overexposing. But it is actually a proper little easy users kind of startup guide there, all in English. It's made in China, but what do you expect? Pretty much everything is. And everyone keeps going on about, yeah, boycotting China. It's pretty much impossible to boycott China. Not just because they keep making all the stuff that we want to buy, but because they hold the rights to all the mineral reserves in Africa, for instance, such as the cobalt have used in lithium batteries. You know, you're going to find it very, very difficult to avoid China. What you've got to do is you've got to secure your own mineral deposits and raw materials first, and then you probably much say, okay, let's build our own shit. At the moment, you can't do that. It's not that easy. Right, so you get this lovely little box. Look at this. That's pretty cool. Now, the Rode version of this, I'll bring a picture up. The Rode one, you don't get a lovely little box with it. What's it called? Let's see if we can find it for you. Right. I don't know what I keep coming up that for. Rode. What's it called? Mini or something? Micro? No, it's not micro, is it? Rode. I'll put wireless in there. That's probably can't. Wireless go. Is that the one? Ha! Now this is the Rode version, and you don't get any fancy boxes with it. Now I click on this one here, and this is like the one that I've got, but it's €189 for the Rode version. It's a good thing, don't get me wrong. But all you get is a cable, pretty much. You do get a little, you do get a dead cat with it, but there's no box to put it in or anything like that. You get a little whole little pouch. But yeah, you pretty much don't get much. You pretty much don't get much at all. Whereas with the SYNCO one, you get this. This is nice. Yeah, that's proper. That's bugger. Very well presented. And remember, this is China. For Chinese stuff used to be horrible, isn't it? All right. So in there, what do we get? We get our two little microphones in their little protective pouches. And this case has been made specifically. You can see that it's got little recesses in there to hold your receiver and your transmitter. And we have in the back here, in the lid part portion, we have a variety of stuff in here, various cables it seems. Right, so what do we get? We probably get a USB charging, I think it's USB-C. So that, I don't like the old USB micro because they seem a bit flimsy. The USB-C is far better. It's the one with the equal rounded sides to it, which is on a lot of mobile phones these days. Now, this one's a dual charging cable, which is very, very good. Which means you can charge both devices at the same time. I keep looking at the wrong bit again. There you go. Eye contact. I keep telling you, eye contact. So we've got our USB cables. You just plug it into your USB charger, and then you can charge each device up individually, or together. That's a really good idea, because you're only using one output from your charging device. Now, what are these other cables? Okay, we have. Oh, you even get a lavalier with it. You get a lavalier mic with the actual transmitter. Remember, the transmitter's got a built-in mic as well, which does sound actually quite good. So you get a lavalier with it, which I imagine is a clip that goes with that somewhere. What else do you get here? And a couple more cables. This looks like it could be a TRRS and a TRS. So it'll be a standard one's going to like a recorder, for instance, like a sound recorder, like this one here. So you could use this device with this sound recorder if you wanted to. Do it that way. So this one comes with your, yes you do, you get your TRRS, the mobile phone one, that one. So you can see on there you've got the additional little rings on there, and that allows you to plug in. So that one here would go into your receiver, then that one there would go into your actual mobile phone. And this one here is just TRS. So effectively it's just a stereo DIN, 3.5mm DIN cable. So you can literally just plug that straight into your recorder, such as this recorder here, or into your camera, for instance. Mobile phones obviously different because they share ports on mobile phones, and also if you might need. Some mobile phones don't have, as you know, they don't actually have a headphone port in them. So you might need to get an adapter. Now I don't know where the compatibility of the adapter, where you go from USB-C to a headphone. So there might be down specific to your mobile phone. Other than that, you could use a recorder anyway, or put it straight into a camera. So, okay, so what we get cable-wise, we get our little lavalier mic. So you put it up here somewhere to sing into it, and you do a cappella and all that, and my dulcet tones. And you get your TRRS, and then you get your TRS cable. So it's TRRS to TRRS, and a TRS cable. And then what's in this little packet? Out in here, we are going to get... What are we going to get? Oh, I see the clip. There's a clip in here for the lavalier mic, such as that there. That's your clip for your lavalier mic. So that then clips into there, and then you can clip that onto your clothes. Some people use tape even. And then we have a little wind cat here, dead cat thingy. Yeah, use your teeth. Why not, eh? Use your teeth. And we have a little dead cat. Now that looks like it clips onto something. In this case, it probably clips onto the top of one of these devices. Now I haven't looked at these yet, have we? So let's open this up and have a look. Oh, 11 minutes. Oh dear. I'm not going to edit this video. This is an honest video. It's an honest unboxing. Right. This is the transmitter. So this is the bit that you would wear. So you could wear that directly on, clip it straight on your clothes like that, and walk around like that if you want, or you could put it somewhere discreet and then tuck in your little lavalier around here behind your clothes, just so it's, you're getting sound, but it's out of view. For me, I'm not worried about whether it's in view or not, because I'm going to be using it in my workshop, and quite frankly, I look a mess anyway. So I just have that clipped onto myself somewhere where I'm not going to be rubbing the microphone constantly, and you'll be able to hear me. Looks like I look like a vicar. Tea vicar. It's black. It's not quite the right colour. Anyway, so what we got on here? So you've got the little microphone on the top of there, like so. We have got a clip-on style wind cap that looks like it just clips straight onto there, which it does. Oh, that was easy. So we've got a little wind. So you go outside and the wind blowing over top of it. Well, normally it'll sound like that sort of thing, but with that, it should help diffuse that kind of noise, or cut that noise out from there. So you've got your little microphone and transmit all in one. You've got on one side here, we've got a microphone input. So like I said, you could use your lavalier instead, and that cut this other microphone out. You've got your charging port, and then we have a power button there as well, all on this side. Let me say that. Power button, charging port, and your microphone input. And on the opposite face, we have a reset button. Hopefully that won't be required, but it's a reset button. And then we have a link button, and I'm not sure what this other button is because I haven't played with it yet. I'll do a review on this so we have a little bit more of an idea. But the clip feels really good actually. You know, it doesn't feel Chinese, if it makes any sense. If you're as old as I am, you kind of understand what Chinese stuff used to be like, and this has been made under license probably. And from a Western company probably, and they've marketed it, I imagine. It's a really nice looking and well designed thing. Anyway, that's the transmitter. We're dragging on a bit here. Me mumble along. Whew, what am I like? Anyway, let's have a look at the receiver. Now this is the bit you'd plug into your recorder, such as this one here, or into your mobile phone, such as what I'm recording this on. I'm using if you were wondering what I'm recording this on, this is a OnePlus 6 mobile phone. It's actually quite good actually. I'm really pleased with it. I had it about 3 years now, and it's a blooming good phone, I have to admit. I'm not going to change it yet because it does a good job. Right, so on here we have our output. So from the output you'd plug in, say for instance, this is that cable there, one of these cables, either end of this cable in this case, because they're TRS, and then plug it into there, and then you plug that receiver into your recorder, and then the recorder will actually receive the signal from the receiver, or into your mobile phone, which is taking the recording, or into your camera, just like so. Well, actually, this cable you wouldn't put in your mobile phone because there's TRS on that end. You'd want to use this cable, which you'd plug in the TRS end into this little receiver, and then that one there would then go into your mobile phone, and then you can strategically place that somewhere on there where it's not going to be in the way. Same instance here, you've got your link button here. Well, I think that's what it is, I'm guessing, and then you've got your volume. yeah, again, I'm guessing because I haven't actually read the instructions. It's supposed to be unboxing, not a tutorial. And reset, yeah, again, on the opposite side, you've got the charge button and a power button. Charge and power. On the bottom, there's nothing at all. On the bottom, yeah, there's nothing at all on the bottom of these. It's very well designed, because sometimes you might think, okay, I just want to plonk that down onto a hard surface somewhere, or not hard, but onto a surface, and you record, and you don't necessarily want the microphone to be where you're actually going, or in this case, microphone to be where you're going to be, speaking into, on the bottom, because then it won't make any sense, would it? Because obviously you'd be a charge cable, which does both at the same time. You haven't got to use this charge cable. You could just use two USB-C cables if you want, but they're very kindly giving us a double-ended one, which is very, very good. And then we get your little clip, goes with your microphone, and it all fits nice and neatly into your little pouch here, little case. It's more of a case than a pouch, and then you can place your two little devices into your case. In this case, I put it in with the microphone on, but yeah, the wind count on. I don't think it really matters. And then that goes on the top there, like so. Zip it in, and you're all ready to go. So if you're doing field work, what have you, you've got a neat little setup. Anyway, this is my SYNCO G1 A1 microphone, but it's also available as the A2, which has the two transmitters. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you're most kind, click like and subscribe, and I'm going to do a review on this and see how well it performs. Yeah, brilliant. Anyway, thank you for watching.